What is up, guys? BloodZelos, and welcome back to Building Challenges. It's April Fool's, and I look like a fool. Anyways, today we are going to do another building challenge. If you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. We got 200 likes on the last building challenge. That's pretty freaking amazing. That's awesome. So if you guys could go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed today's, you can stare at my butt a little bit. And we're gonna build. So we're gonna do the we're totally gonna do the double F5 challenge. So let me just build a door really quick here. And then let me just okay, door, and let me put the door down. Okay. And no, okay, that didn't happen. We're gonna do the 4-block Western challenge because the double F5 challenge is not gonna happen. I'm sorry, I can't do that. But we're gonna do the 4-block Western challenge. So let us pick some blocks. It's not gonna be timed, which means what I'm going to do is cut so you guys can just kind of watch the progress. You're not gonna have to watch me do all the building, so it shouldn't be too long of a video. But here we go. Let us pick our 4 blocks. I can tell you right now, I am going to allow myself decoration blocks, but my blocks are going to be that. I can tell you we're for sure going to need fences. We are for sure going to need stairs, and we're going to want half slabs that are this. Oh, no. We're going to want. No, I don't know what to pick. Half slabs? Do I want. No. We're gonna go with these right here. I may have just screwed myself over by not choosing half slabs, but whatever, guys. I gotta stick with it now. And then the decoration blocks I'm going to allow myself are this, this. Wait, no, I don't have any sand. Okay, so we got that going. Decoration blocks, I am going to allow myself to have one of these. And bushes are always cool, and yeah. Bushes are kind of a block, but I'm counting it as a decoration block. So, oh, and a door. Okay, so let us go ahead. Those are our 4 blocks. These are just decoration things. So let us go ahead here and try and build some form of a stupid Western house. So I'm gonna lay it out on camera, and then I will cut, and we will see what kind of progress I can make. So here we go. This is gonna be a challenge. This is really gonna suck, actually. I already am not quite sure what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna have a single doorway here. It's gonna go like that. Actually, we're gonna make it out of normal wood. It's gonna just be a doorway. That's as much as I'm gonna do before I cut here, actually, because I don't know what I want to do after that. Western house. Never built one of these, so this will be a lot of fun. So here we go. All right, so with these Western houses, a lot of times it seems like the front of the building is kind of where all the action is. That's the part of the build we want to make look really good here. It's just the very front. And they have a very flat front. Now, the one thing that will be nice about this build is Western houses are pretty simple. They're just squares, honestly. So I'm hoping that will be somewhat simple. But using only 4 blocks is going to be really annoying because it's just going to look really ugly for a while here until we get something going on. And there's nothing I can do about that. It's just going to be ugly. But it's going to be a tough one here building this Western style house. A lot of times they have like a porch too. So now that I think about it, I kind of want to go ahead and make a porch. So what we could actually do is we can just put the door up here. Pretend like that didn't happen. We'll have the door right there, and we're gonna have a porch coming out. And the porch is gonna be like kind of out of this. I would use half slabs if I was actually trying to build for accuracy here, but I don't have any half slabs. I think that might have been a bad idea not choosing half slabs, but you know, when you're so limited, you need the basics, and I think stairs were probably more important. Although I don't know, and maybe I should have. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it would have been a lot better to have half slabs. I don't know. We're gonna find out though as we try and do this. I am allowed to use grass. Oh, by the way, I know that I failed the last building challenge pretty poorly, guys. Apparently I did break a block. I went back and watched, and yes, I broke a block. So I cheated and I lost the last challenge. So that sucks, but oh well. Happens to the best of us, you know? So let's go ahead and just gonna make a window here, and we'll get ourselves some. These looked Western to me. These kind of those trapdoors there. So these Western houses are very symmetrical as well, which is something that I hope to play off of a little bit here, because I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do. Okay, but I mean, that looks kind of Western. I think it does in a way. I think I'm gonna raise everything up once. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so I wanna try and incorporate some fences now into this build, and I don't know exactly where I wanna put them. Because again, I need some sort of a balcony, but without half slabs, this thing is coming down too sharply. Half slabs would have made it a little bit better. So I am starting to regret not using half slabs, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? Sometimes we make mistakes. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put fences in these corners here. Basically, what I want to design here is the front. The front is the part that's going to look the most Western. After we get the front done, then we can worry about the sides. They'll be a lot simpler anyways. They're just going to kind of be your basic stuff. But we need to get the front looking Western. And with only 4 blocks, it's going to be hard, guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it as good as I could, obviously, with unlimited. So you can't judge my building talent on this because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we got this going on. I'm gonna go ahead and build the rest of the walls because I want to work more on the front here and actually getting the shape going. Okay, so I did go ahead and I have Googled some images here of Western houses so that I can get a little bit of inspiration. There are a couple things that I will definitely also here throw in. But I went ahead and let me get to the back here. I just wanted to put in some more fences on the front to add to the effect. But let me go ahead and get to the back. I have laid out the walls a little bit here, and from the back it looks a little bit weird. But a lot of these Western houses, what they end up having is they have this roof here, and this roof, or this is not a roof, this wall here extends above the building. And if you've ever Googled, like, you know, Western house or Gold Rush house, you'll probably recognize this. I live in California, and I live near kind of some of the Gold Rush areas, and so I've seen some of these buildings and kind of the old saloons and what they look like. But they generally look like this. They were very flat. They looked like they had been just cut off from everything. I mean, maybe we will want to go ahead and throw in like a turn here. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's actually going to match what we're going for here. But we might go ahead and throw in a little bit of a turn like that, actually. I think that could be okay-ish, maybe. So we got that going on. And it'd be nice if we could get one to work here as well. But I don't know how that's going to work out. That's going to be hard to... We can't really connect that to anything is the biggest problem. So we can't really do anything there. But we have that going on. And then what they often had here was actually a roof that slanted upwards from the back. And this actually connected up to that front wall. So the problem here is with stairs, it's going to get too high way too fast. Because I would want the top to be right about, right about here. Like this. I don't want to go any higher than that because then we start getting a little bit too high and it starts to look a little ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is try and do that, and then we're going to have to try and figure out how we can come down gracefully enough without completely blowing it here. But see, look at that. We basically have 2 blocks to go down, and we have a lot of blocks we have to cover with our roof here. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I suppose we could try, I'm going to try something like this. So let me play with the roof a little bit, play around with the roof a little bit, and I will come right back. Okay, so we got something going like that. Now, I don't like this roof at all, actually, because normally these buildings, the roof would have gone from here, point A, and it would have sloped downwards to here, which would have been point B, but I can't do that with without half slabs and with this width of the back, and I don't want to fix all that. I don't want to change all that because I don't think it would work out. So we end up with that kind of roof, which is a little bit strange looking, but at the same time, I can't exactly say I hate it because I also think it's all right. Square windows was the big thing, is what I'm seeing on Google Images here. And this is actually a pretty good tip just for building in general. If you ever don't know what to build or how you want to build something, Google image searches are a really, really good tool. Don't Google like Minecraft versions because then you're probably just gonna end up inadvertently copying. But if you Google real life things, you can try and imitate them in Minecraft, and that's always a good thing to do. So I'm just trying to make a couple 2 wide windows here, which I think will be nice. Actually, we'll just do 1 in the back. Actually, we'll do none in the back. Let's do none in the back. For some reason, I feel like a lot of these buildings didn't have as many windows as I like to throw in them. So we have that on our inside, and that's pretty nice western-y kind of thing. So it's looking westernish. I mean, I can give it that. I can't say it doesn't look like a western. If you saw this on a server, you'd be like, okay, that's probably supposed to be western themed. But I can't say it's the best western building out there at the moment. I'm trying to get some sort of a design going here because obviously they usually would have had like a sign up here that would have said, you know, pub or saloon. Okay, they probably didn't have pubs, but like the saloon or you know, barber shop. So some sort of design up there. And I think we need to incorporate more fences because I think those are a pretty important key here into making this building look okay. But I'm not sure how we could go ahead and go about doing that. What I want to try here actually is I'm going to put a balcony around the entire thing, and we're going to see how that looks. Alright, so I really like this this balcony, or it's not a balcony, it's a pathway going around. I actually kind of like that. I think that does add a little more of a feel. I think the best thing we could do right now would be to figure out how we could possibly connect it out here, because I want it to meet up and kind of have a corner, but I'm not quite sure how I want to go about doing that. And I think that would be about the last step in this build here, would be if I could figure out how to get these connected. I don't really know if I want to build necessarily this all the way around, and because then we end up with that, I don't want to do that actually, so let's go ahead, we can leave that there, but let's not do it there. Yeah, so I need to figure out how we can make this, and it could be as simple as just maybe throwing in some. Now I'm just kind of throwing in a shape. We could throw in something like that. No, it's a little bit weird. I don't like that. Ooh, I don't know. This needs to connect. It needs to connect, guys. It's as simple as that. It needs to connect to the build somewhere, and I'm just not quite sure how or where. I mean, what if we just brought it out like this, kind of like boom, boom. Ooh, fences are a little bit hard to build with, and like that. See, I don't know. I think that looks strange. Maybe we'll break it down for now. I don't know. It's not connecting. It'd be nice if I had half slabs. Half slabs would have made that. Okay, well, for now, I mean, I like it from the front. From the front, it is pretty Western looking. I think we can agree with that. It does look fairly Western. The problem is all the other sides just look horrid. And honestly, it doesn't look that great at all. But 4 blocks, guys, it's not that easy to build with 4 blocks. I'm just throwing that out there now. It's really not. I don't know why you're not there. You're not there. What other things we could do? I mean, I still can't place trapdoors next to each other for some reason. It's like a glitch in my Minecraft. I don't exactly. I think it's a forge glitch that I have because I'm a noob. So that's too bad, because that's gonna make some issues. I guess what I'm gonna do here is line the top of this, just so we have something going on over here. Because you guys know how much I hate just having squares. If you just have a square, like anywhere on your build, if you just have a wooden cube like that, oh boy, you got some issues. You're gonna have to fix that. But yeah, we can have something like that going on. And yeah, I don't like the side profile at all. I think that looks really ugly. But I am kind of okay. That actually connects there pretty nicely. But I'm kind of okay with the front. I'm not gonna complain about the front. I think it looks all right, especially with only 4 blocks. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do actually is work a little more on this kind of experiment on Western builds, and maybe this week's building tutorial might be on Western, which I think would be kind of cool. I just want to throw some bushes in here for color. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do really left, I don't think, with only 4 blocks. It would be nice to have, if I had more decoration blocks, I would have gotten some of those kind of like wild dried things. What are they? Like some of this stuff. I mean, I can do that because decoration blocks, I'm not counting those in my item set numbers here. So if I was gonna go ahead, and I'd probably throw one down like there, and maybe another one up here. Can you even get by that? Nope. And it broke my trapdoor. That's a little bit rude, actually. Not gonna lie, that upsets me. Okay, so we got that going on. Give me that. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I think I passed. I think I passed. I like to say I passed. I don't pass, you know, often. I'd say I passed though. I'd say I passed with a B-. You know, considering what you can do, possibly. Obviously, if this was being judged on just building skills in general, this would be a very, very bad build. But with only 4 blocks, I'd say a B- is a fair score to give myself. I did fail last week's building challenge because I broke a block. I did not realize I broke that, so I apologize for that. But hey, we're done. I'm calling that a Western house. So if you guys enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like. It really does help out. I love how much you enjoy this series, and of course leave your suggestions, because the comment section is where I decide what challenge I will do next. So make sure to drop those. I'm a very beautiful villager, and I will see you in the next building challenge. So thank you so much for watching. I love it. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.